Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is something that I always struggled with over the past few years, I would say, and that's staying on track with your fitness goals. And I want to give you guys some advice on how I personally stayed on track and when I did fall off, how I handled it. So if you want to know what my 5 tips are, then please keep watching. Tip number 1 is to make realistic goals. And what I mean by that is don't just make this goal that you want to lose 40 pounds in 2 months. That's just not realistic because the healthy weight is 1.5 to 2 pounds a week depending on how active you are. So that's just really not that doable. So you want to make smaller goals that will lead up to that big goal. And so when you have those smaller goals, you're going to want to hit those, and you can hit those a little bit easier than looking for that big goal and getting very overwhelmed, and you're not happy because it was so unrealistic from the get-go. So smaller goals, yes. Tip number 2 is to meal prep. Meal prepping typically happens for me on either Sunday or Monday, and I will meal prep usually lunch and dinner, sometimes breakfast depending on what I'm eating, because sometimes I am on the go. I won't have time to really cook. I'm weird about my breakfast being meal prepped, if that makes sense. That's just my personal preference, because usually, unless it's like if it's eggs, like boiled eggs or egg whites, that's a little bit different, a little bit easier. But other than that, like, I try not to meal prep my breakfast, but that's just me. If it makes it easier for you, then that great. But for me, I usually have one of the like protein, like the Kodiak cakes of some sort of like on the go that I can eat, pop it in the microwave, eat on my way to work, because I do travel a little bit of a distance just to get to work. So, and not on top of that, like just with being a parent, and I'm still in school full time, so it just makes it easier to go ahead and plan and have those meals set for the week. And that's one less thing that you have to worry about, because chances are you're not going to want to cook every single night. Just to go ahead and get it out of the way, get it done, and then it's there. And then you also know what you have, what you're putting in your body, because it's already planned out. If you portion it, then you have your portions already set. So if you're tracking macros, then it's already easy. You know what you're eating, and it's simple as that. For like, I go back and forth between meal prepping, staying on track with like macros, like to the T, and then I also will take a step back depending on how I'm feeling. Like it just depends, but most of the time I meal prep because it is the easiest for me in regards to my life and my lifestyle, with me being a mom and being in school and working full time. So step number 3, it's happened. I know it's happened, and you've given up or you've lost whatever motivation that you had, or you had a piece of cake or something that wasn't what you had planned on eating, because whatever the case is, whatever, do not let it ruin whatever it is you're working for. Dust it off. It is okay. Get back on track. Just let it slide and call it a day. Do not dwell in your guilt, because it's only going to make it worse. That one piece of cake or that one piece of pizza or whatever is not going to ruin the rest of your life. It's not. You're not going to gain 50 pounds from eating one piece of cake. Like, it's okay. So my point is with that is to just let it go. Be done with it. Oh well, you did it, so be it. Let it go. Step number 4. So for me, I'm an organizational person. I plan out everything. I sit down on Sunday, I plan my week out, plan out what I'm going to eat for the week, everything. So I plan out, I make time. Like, I have time slots of what, when, and where, and wherever I'm going to be. So I make it a point to put in there that I am going to go to the gym. And so with that being said, I keep a gym bag in my car that already has clothes in it, so I have no excuse. I can't say, oh, well, I got to go home and get my clothes, and then you go home and then you don't want to go back out. So it just kind of helps with like that motivational part of it. So it's there, you have no excuses. Go in there, get it done, get it over with, call it a day, point blank. And also with planning out your week, it helps. Like you see it. Like I'm a person that if I see it, then I have to do it. So when I write, I'm a big to-do list person. So me writing it down and putting it in there that yes, gym, and then whatever it is that you're working, whatever it is that you're training that day, if you want to put that in there, go ahead and do that. That way you see it, you know what you have planned for the week, and you have no other choice but to do it. Because for me, if I don't have that checked off, then it's going to eat me up. So that's just what I have in regards to that with planning out your week. And if you have any questions, let me know. Tip number 5 is to find Facebook groups or of any type. There's so many different apps out there now where you can come together as like a team or a group or whatever and give one another advice or hold each other accountable for whatever plan that you're all on right now or whatever diet you're on right now. It just really just depends on what it is that you're doing, but there's probably a Facebook group out there for every one of you guys, so that if you have questions, because you're not alone. When you eat that piece of cake that you think is going to end your world, somebody else is thinking that too. So this is why coming together like on these group pages, it really helps, because it helps you still feel motivated, because you can talk to other people who are in the same boat as you, and it's just one of those things where it's just good to be surrounded by people that are like-minded and in the same stage of you, that stage that you're in regards to your fitness journey, your healthy lifestyle, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Like, it's good to be around, because when there's nobody else there to talk to and understand what you're going through, it makes it a little bit harder. And then I could see where, and for me, where I've given up a few times because I had nobody that was going through what I was going through, or I didn't know that there was like Facebook groups that did stuff like that up until probably a year ago. And it's a game changer. You can go in there and ask a simple question like, okay, so guys, I ate a piece of cake today. Did anybody else fall off the wagon? Let's talk about it. Let's get it out. Let's move on. Let's go on about our business. Point blank, period. Thanks, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please let me know. Message me, follow me on social media, shoot me a private message, whatever, email me, whatever it is, comment below. If you have any questions regarding to any type of getting on track or trying to find a way to get to that point, or if you have any questions in regards to how to stay on track past what I've said, please reach out to me, because I want to help you guys achieve your goals, because I know what it's like to not have anybody there to be like that support for you. So I want to be that for you guys. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, message me, comment below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.